So here's a short story which definitely backs up to always trust your gut. If your gut is telling you something's wrong, listen to it. Especially when it comes to if you think maybe your better half is cheating or something like that. Your gut tells you something, do some investigating. And this guy here does exactly that, and thank God for that. Handles it right, and now he's moving on. Titled, I, a 25-year-old male, just caught my girlfriend cheating. And a shout out to AM for sending this story. Oh, yeah, and guys, also, if you're on X, formerly Twitter, come check me out. Really trying to grow the channel over there. The handle is SSM Channels, and we're growing every day, having a good time over there. And the more you guys sign up and join over there, helps me out here, because YouTube ain't promoting me like they did in the old days. So just come over and check it out. It says, I'm in completely shocked and utter disbelief. I thought we had a great relationship, one where we can have disagreements without arguing 95% of the time, affection, care, equality on chores and finances, and generally deal with life maturely as a team. We were building a strong future, so I thought. How many guys have pretty much said the same thing? This evening, I was working at my side job, and my girlfriend of almost 3 years went to a concert with her mom and sister. When I got home from work, they were all back from the concert eating food. The others left shortly after I got home. Then my girlfriend promptly tells me she's going to the library room in our apartment to read. The library room in the apartment building to read? She can't read on the couch? Okay, that's suspicious. Especially after she's probably been drinking at the concert a little buzzed. I thought it was odd, considering she'd normally be excited to tell me all about her night, so I told her I was going to bed. As I did my laundry before bed, I started to get a bad feeling, but I tried to dismiss it. The power of the gut feeling. Always trust it. It's your sixth sense. I can't shake the feeling, so I decided to go listen at the door of the library. And I hear her talking on her phone, FaceTiming with someone, and immediately my heart starts pounding. Oh, I guess she's not going there to read, huh? I'm hoping it's just her sister or her friend, but the more I hear the more I can deduce who it's not based on the context. Now here's where some context is needed. A couple weeks ago, she represented her company at a festival. She got paired up with a coworker from another city to run the company booth with her. According to her at the time, he was nice and friendly, but a little shy. Oh, well, she's talking about another guy. How interesting. I actually met up with my girlfriend and him after the party and didn't notice anything weird between them. Anyway, as I'm listening, it becoming quite clear that she was flirting with this person on the phone as they talked about work, and finally threw out one of her stories about how much fun they had that day they worked together. And I figured who she was talking to. Well, I guess she obviously saw this guy as being a little bit more than nice. The more I listened, the more it sickened me. It was like I was trapped in a horrific nightmare. I couldn't walk away because I needed to be certain of what I was hearing, and the more I stayed, the more incriminating things she said. I could only hear her talking, though. Well, remember, he said that she described him as being shy, so if that's the case, obviously she was prodding him along in these things. Not that he was obviously denying it. Again, or that whole shy thing is complete nonsense. They reminisced about how flirty they were being that day, and how they had their hands all over each other. From that day, yeah, it doesn't sound like he's very shy to me. That sounds like it's a whole bunch of BS from her. Oh, he's so shy, so this guy wouldn't be worried. Then he must have made comments about what she was wearing, and she started gushing about what she would wear for him and the shit like that. Oh, God. This poor guy, he's been with his girlfriend 3 years, thought they had a future, and here you go. She even played a song to him that she had told me really turns her on, so I assumed she was showing her body on FaceTime. My heart broke right there. Then they started making plans for this Friday, her saying she could swap a shift, and she had mentioned how she would lie to me about what she was doing that night. I couldn't believe it. She seemed so malicious and unapologetic. Because she doesn't feel bad at all. She doesn't care. And noticing she's not breaking up with this guy, this is what they do. They're going to book the new guy, monkey branch the new guy, and establish that, build a foundation, then eventually dump the current guy, if they do that, or have both. Well, finally, after over an hour, they hung up and she walks out to me sitting outside the door. Oh, hi, honey. She jumped back when she saw me, of course. I said to her, how was reading? And she said, good. I said to her, I heard everything. I can't believe this is happening. We need to go upstairs, and you need to tell me what the fuck is going on here. Okay, enter the drama, enter the waterworks, enter the gaslighting. Well, we go back to our apartment unit, and first I ask if they did anything physical, and she says no. Didn't he hear about them having their hands all over each other? That's physical to me. I continue to press, obviously not believing her. Pretty quickly, she tries to turn this around, saying that we haven't been good in months, and that I never listened to her, and we lost our emotional connection. There you go. Immediately, he's the bad guy. You're the reason why I cheat. It's all on you. I didn't want to cheat on you, but you forced my hand. I wasn't aware because she, by her own admission, has a hard time bringing up issues and addressing them. Oh, you mean she's a bad communicator? That is not girlfriend material. That is only going to bring you a lot of chaos. Right here. Everything seemed normal to me, given we had such different work schedules. I thought if either of us had a problem, we would work it out together until it's resolved. Apparently fucking not. No, that's what mature adults would do, and clearly your girlfriend is not that. I don't let her try to flip the blame on me, and continued trying to get information about what she did. She's adamant that she did nothing physical, and only a couple days ago started talking to him like this was when he confessed his feelings for her, and she admitted to him that she found him attractive. At this point, I don't care if they got physical or not, which, by the way, he heard that they had their hands all over each other, so they did. The fact that she's doing this and planning Friday together and skipping a work shift or whatever, that's over. At this point, I feel like a lot of the details are being left out. I ask her, she told me everything, and she says yes. There is no way in hell that she has told you everything, dude. No way. So I casually get up and pick up her phone and say, I'm assuming if that's everything, you won't mind me reading through your messages with him. Oh boy, he took her phone. Watch this. She immediately jumps up and starts demanding that I give her phone back. I say, either you tell me what you're hiding or I'm going to go through it. We go back and forth like that until she finally says it's an emotional connection and embarrassing, and that's why I can't see it. If there's nothing to hide, I can see her phone. But the thing is, at this point, it doesn't matter because he already knows she's cheating on him. He can't trust her. There's no point anymore. I continue pressing, and she won't let me open it without her looking like she would attack me. I then ask her if she was sexting him, and that's what she was trying to hide. Finally, she admits to doing that too. Oh, okay. Clearly, I'm still only getting partial truths out of her. Each time that I question her, the story changes and gets worse. You mean trickle truth? Of course you're not going to get the full story. She's going to give you just enough until she thinks you're satisfied unless you keep pressing. It's amazing how all these stories are so similar. I mean, it's just human nature is human nature. Well, I continue to ask her, what else is she hiding? Without getting any answer. She apologizes and says she needs to go to bed for work tomorrow. I give up. I give her the phone because I'm emotionally drained and over with it all. Well, that's what she wants to do, drain you emotionally. And frankly, I'd be like, no, you're not going to bed. We're talking. But if he's done, he's done. So now it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm typing this out. But it's helping distract me somehow. I'm now thinking about that we have a full 4 months left on our lease and what the fuck to do. Thankfully, most of our finances are still separate, aside from a home saving account we both contributed to and I invested for us, which I'll be sending the amount of money she contributed back to her. You should never have anything joint, especially with a girlfriend. It's one thing people do it in marriages, and I can get, in marriages, you should have a man should have his account, woman her account, and maybe one joint account for just mutual expenses you contribute to, mortgage, electric bill, that's it. But him sharing an account with a girlfriend, you need to get in there and first thing in the morning, and I hope she doesn't have access to that. That money's going to be gone. Get your money out of there and put it in your own account, and you can send her hers, whatever. He says I could technically afford our lease on my own, but it would be tight, and I would no longer be able to continue saving money like I am now. Also, I don't think she'd be able to afford a place on her own. Not your problem, dude. Not your problem at all. You got 4 months left. So either she goes or you go. And if that means you have to take the hit, go live with a brother, go live with a family, go live with a friend, figure something out. Get a new place, but a smaller place. You got to get a fucking a studio, whatever, so you can save money every month. Something. But you can't stay there with her after this. It will be a living hell. And who cares about her? She's not your problem anymore. She can go stay with that guy. I can't tell what I feel right now between a mix of anger, betrayal, grief, and disbelief. Never would I believe that this relationship would end like this, and she could ever do this to me. Brother, I'm sorry, but you are not alone. So many guys have said the exact same words. It also hurts that she was able to continue acting normal while she was doing this behind my back. I also don't believe for a second that she didn't do anything physical, considering how flirty she was being and admitting to the sexting. That is probably the hardest part to deal with, as she won't let me see her phone or admit that she's hiding. Dude, when she took that phone back, I guarantee she wiped all evidence of that phone, and you're never going to get anything out of her. Don't even waste your time. It's bewildering when she says she's really sorry and feels terrible, but also continues to hide something from me. Because she's not sorry. She's sorry she got caught. She's sorry she can't keep this whole charade going a little bit longer. That disrupted her plans. She probably already deleted the messages and changed her password anyway. Guarantee you she did that. Any words of wisdom would be much appreciated, and I'll try to answer any questions anyone might have in case I'm missing something. Our lease ends on July 31st. Both our names are on it, but I could take it over if I could get her to move out, or it just won't be financially ideal for me. So, bro, I'm sorry it happened, but either she goes or you got to go. And if you go, you're going to have to take the hit because you don't want to screw up your credit on this whole thing, all right? And I would make sure you paid your part separately, just so you know. But then again, she could just decide she's not going to pay. If you're both on the thing and you pay and say she's living there and you leave and she decides she's not going to pay, well, ultimately that will impact, because then they'll come after you as well for, I'm assuming, because your name and your credit score, your name, your socials on that thing, whatever, and that can impact you. So I'd be very careful. Ideally, you get her out, but she may not go. And so, but staying there, living with her, no, that's a bad idea. It's going to be miserable. You may have to go stay with a friend or a buddy or something for a few months, get a new place, get a smaller place so you can then save money and go from there. But it's not, you can't stay with her after this. It's over. And you wasted, and I'm sorry about the 3 years you wasted. I mean, hopefully you had some good times, but who knows how long she's been cheating on you. Not just with this guy, but somebody else. The way she could just so easily act like nothing's wrong. And I would certainly control the narrative immediately. If you get along with her family, certainly let them know what's going on, because I guarantee you she's going to tell them something different. She'll blame it all on you. That you were a bad boyfriend, you wouldn't communicate, you wouldn't listen, and she had to cheat. And since her mom and sister, they'll probably believe it. Control the narrative. That's what I think. So, but it's amazing to me in this situation. It's just a standard how they do things. You know, the denying, the gaslighting, the this, the that, the blame, all that. And how she freaks out when she got her phone. Pretty funny. So good luck, man. Don't take her back.